I dedicate a lot of time to making these YouTube videos, travelling the country every Saturday to bring you what I deem to be the most interesting games and football clubs. And obviously there can be some consequences, not always seeing friends or family, shut inside editing or planning for future games. But there's one person in particular that suffers the most. Meet Jade, my girlfriend. Every weekend when she wants to make plans,
hey, should I go for it tonight?
I tell her that I'm busy.
Sorry love, I can't, I've been crawling.
So she sits in her room and waits for me to call, text.
Wouldn't go that far.
But what if there was a way that I could make it up to her?
Can Sarr get away here and really settle it? Ismail Sarr! He does! Game, set and match to Crystal Palace. They'll be back.
These a good start?
Yeah.
Today, Jade's team, Crystal Palace, have got the chance to make history with a win today, guaranteeing the club their first trophy in the club's history.
Their road to Wembley has seen them beat Stockport, Doncaster, Millwall, Fulham and Aston Villa. All strong sides in their respective leagues, but today sees them face their toughest challenge yet. Serial winners Manchester City, and coincidentally the team that I took Jade to see Crystal Palace play in her first ever visit to Selhurst Park. Unfortunately, the good times didn't last for long. Wembley's a destination, the FA Cup trophy the prize, and only 90 minutes of football that stands in the way for Crystal Palace. There'll be a whole host of Eagles fans in attendance today, and what feels like an entire nation supporting them from home. And hopefully, just hopefully, there's enough in that squad to get one over on Manchester City to win the FA Cup.
I grew up outside Selhurst Park and they were my local team, so supporting them the whole way. If they win today, honestly, I'll be lost for words, but it'll be the first time I've seen Palace win, and it's at Wembley.
The atmosphere out here in Covent Garden, the pubs here, swarming with Palace fans. It is a sight to behold. I haven't seen London rocking like this since the final of the Euros. It is brilliant, and I'm really, really excited. The atmosphere is palpable. As for the FA Cup, I love the FA Cup. It's my favourite cup competition, and last year, my dad and I went on a journey, and it was an incredibly special journey. Following the FA Cup from the very first round, we got to Wembley, we watched the final. So a shameless plug right now, go and check it out. It'll be in the corner of this video right now. It is one of the best things I've done, which has led on to us doing the FA Vase this season and the FA Trophy next season. But today is FA Cup final day. It's Crystal Palace, and I am giddy. Everyone is going to be rooting for the underdog, and of course that is Palace. No major trophy in their history, and today could be their first. It is a joy to behold for a neutral, and of course if you're a Palace fan as well. We're going to have a couple of pints, ladies and gents, then we're going to get ourselves heading towards Wembley Stadium. And if the atmosphere is as good as it is out here, I can only imagine what it's going to be at Wembley Stadium. And I'm also excited to see what that 50k donation for a tifo at Wembley from the Palace fans is going to pay for, because I think we'll have a bottle of champagne when we come in. Okay, we're on our way up to Wembley as we speak, and all I'm saying is we are cutting it fine. If we are late, then there is only one man to blame, and the name of that man is Scott Ailiff, ordering in all of those drinks, but we'll see how we go. We just got a few changes to make on the tube. That's the only ball ache, but we want to make the tifo, that's the thing. But yeah, we'll see when we're outside of Wembley. Okay, ladies and gents, so we are outside the ground as we speak, and the game is kicked off. So once again, we blame Scott Ailiff for that, for getting an extra drink and also looking for a hat. Don't know what this guy was doing, but he was acting like he had all the time in the world. Once again, that's my future boss, so I can't exactly say too much. My score prediction for today is I think it's going to be a draw at full time, and I think Crystal Palace will nick it 2-1 in extra time. Jade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's going to be a good game. I hope Palace win, but my score prediction for today is going to be 3-2 to Palace.
I love to hear it. There's a popular scoreline today amongst fans that we've spoken to, so let's get ourselves into the ground. PDQ, and if you don't know what I'm meaning by that, it's pretty damn quick because the game's already kicked off, and Wembley Way is not where we were hoping to be, at this stage of the day. We got there eventually, and it's a Man City corner. Ooh. Absolutely erupts. Brilliant counter-attack there from Crystal Palace, finding the back of the net. It's a fantastic play against a brilliant, tight Manchester City side, and they take the lead. Incredible scenes. Gone round him. Oh, brilliant. And he's pointed to the spot, he's pointed for a penalty. I can't lie, didn't look like one from here. Okay, so the thing is, we've had a look at the footage, or I've had a look at the footage, and he doesn't win the ball, so good call there from the ref. But the touch from the Manchester City player was taken out of play, so it was sort of a no-go touch, looking for contact, so I don't know what they'll make of that. I mean, on paper it's probably a penalty, it'll probably be upheld, but it's a gutting way to concede, because Crystal Palace, from what we've seen so far, been the better team, defended calmly, counter-attacks really, really well. Manchester City have been struggling so far, so it's a cheap shot if it's given to them. With Man City fans celebrating, it is a penalty, and it's Marmoush in front of a lively Crystal Palace end. It's alive and it's over from De Bruyne. Fantastic save for the goalkeeper once again. Palace are doing everything that they can at the moment to keep this deficit as it is a 1-0 their way. The goalkeeper has played a massive part. Penalty save, a big save there. Let's not underestimate that. It's a great strike from Doku. Fantastic save from the goalkeeper. And Palace's lead is still intact. Crystal Palace lead 1-0. Okay, right, so the first thing that I want to say is apologies to all of you that are watching, hoping to see the Crystal Palace celebrations before the game, the tifos and whatever they spend the 50 grand on. I said before the vlog, I wanted to see what that money was spent on and I missed it. So apologies though on this end. Obviously, that's something that you guys would have wanted to see, but hopefully the first half, if you're a Crystal Palace fan, would have more than made up for that. A goal from Eze, a save from the goalkeeper, from a penalty, and another fantastic save from the goalie as well. It was brilliant stuff, wasn't it? You're enjoying yourself?
Yeah. It's honestly like, when that first goal went in, it was like, right, we've got this. Other than that, it's just been a fucking wicked game. Like, first half, we missed like the first 10 minutes, but the last 35 was good. Man City, I'm not gonna lie, you've been a bit shit.
Do you know what? I can't disagree with that too much. I mean, they've had more of the ball from what we've seen, but Palace have defended so well and they've countered even better. I mean, that's how their goal came about, is they just had all the players behind the ball and then countered when it mattered the most. They've really suffocated and frustrated Manchester City. And look, I'm not going to stand here and pretend that I am Crystal Palace's #1 fan, because you know that. I'm here purely because of Jade, but oh my God. I came here today wanting Palace to win. They're playing fantastically. They deserve their lead at the break, and I'm buzzing for them. I'm joining in with a chance. I am an adopted Crystal Palace fan for today and today only. So don't get used to it, but this is what courtship does, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the second half. Hopefully they can keep it up, and you know, we're fucking loving it. Come on, the Palace!
Come on, Palace!
Doku was a standout player in last year's FA Cup final when we were sat somewhere over there. And today he's been the main danger man once again for Manchester City, but just not finding the back of the net, which we're very happy about. Go on! Oh! Needless to say, it's been Crystal Palace who've been making all the noise so far. Manchester City have had their spurts, but even that is a generous stretch. Yeah, the Crystal Palace fans have been fantastic today, absolutely correlating with the performance on the pitch. The players have been fantastic, the fans have been fantastic, and ultimately, so far, they deserve to win. And they are checking for a possible offside. Right, so there were about 3 players offside during that attack. Daniel Munoz was not one of them. So unless they're going to give it for one of those 3, there's no way that can be given as offside. Crystal Palace's lead should stand at 2-0. There's cheers coming from the Manchester City end. I think they've given it. I genuinely do not know for why, but during that play, you can clearly see 3 players standing offside, and Daniel Munoz was not one of them. But as things stand, it looks like he's pulling it back for a free kick Manchester City's way. We're just getting confirmation now. No goal. No goal offside. I think that's bollocks. I think that's absolute bollocks. Ball. In this FA Cup, as things stand, with just under 20 minutes to go, looks like it's theirs. I can't see Manchester City nicking a goal, and it seems like the dream day to be an Eagle. Problem is, it's still Man City's. And they're firing it wide like that. It's no problem at all. Great ball, brilliant save, and it's dealt with by Palace. That was a chance for Manchester City. ladies and gents. It's a long time for Palace to hold on. It's also a long time for Manchester City to get themselves back into this game with an equaliser. It's going to be a nervy 10 minutes for Crystal Palace now. As I say, they deserve to be where they are at the moment, but there is just under 8 minutes left for Crystal Palace to hang on for the first piece of silverware in their history. Great save. You can see the Manchester City end has emptied already. We're barely a minute or two after the full-time whistle's gone and they've gone. Do you know what? There were so many of them, but compared to Crystal Palace, they didn't make a lot of noise. The players on the pitch face a tough challenge from Crystal Palace today. But Crystal Palace stepped up to the task and they were brilliant today. Well-deserved winners, and the FA Cup is theirs. Gentlemen, it's full time and it's Crystal Palace who are the winners, and the thing is, I don't think I can truly put into words how it feels as a Crystal Palace fan, as a long-term Crystal Palace fan who have watched your team get to finals, who have watched your team suffer in the second division, who have fought so hard, spent so much money watching your team to finally come here today and watch your team win. I'm emotional, I really am, and I'm holding it together well because this is what football is all about, and I say that so often, but this truly is at the top level. This is what it's about, and it is. This is what it's about.
Hello! What a fucking game! I'm not gonna lie, that is one of the best games I've seen. Yeah! And Palace fucking won the FA Cup final, guys. Let's go watch them lift the trophy.
Kevin De Bruyne's final season with Manchester City there. He isn't going to leave with silverware this season. It's been a valiant effort for him as an individual player. But Crystal Palace have spoiled the day for him. The underdogs that everybody expected to get thrashed by Manchester City didn't. And the Manchester City players watch on as Crystal Palace lift the trophy. Their first trophy in their history. It's the FA Cup! Goalkeeper Dean Henderson deserves so much credit today. The penalty save, the save against Doku in that first half. He kept the clean sheet and he's deserved this trophy just as much as every other player on that pitch. And of course the managerial mastermind, Oli Glasner, he's well out of the shot with the players in the spotlight there following his guidance. It's all because of him. Just look at how much it means to this fan base.
Palace today were electric, and I don't have much else to say other than that. They defended well, they counter-attacked well, they played the game to perfection, and that second half especially, they didn't go too defensive, they didn't try and attack too hard, they just held on for dear life, but they did it so well, and I'm so happy for them. I got emotional there at the end because Crystal Palace are the nearest Premier League team to me. They are a club that I know a lot of people who support, and we met a lot of people today who support, one of which was an 81-year-old Crystal Palace fan. Never obviously seen Crystal Palace win anything in his life. It just puts into perspective the magnitude of what an achievement today is, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm just so happy for every single Crystal Palace fan out there. I'm happy for every football fan out there that has seen Manchester City, the team backed by so much money, beaten by little old Crystal Palace. It's what the FA Cup's all about. It's just beautiful, and I cannot express how happy I am for you all. Crystal Palace, for the first time in their history, FA Cup champions. No one can ever take that away from them. What a fantastic day it's been for those Eagles fans.
What a game. At the end of that game, I did get teary-eyed, so I had to keep the glasses on, just for the sense of being cool. Honestly, they played so fucking well. Like, City didn't even put up a game. Like, I don't support them or anything, but what was that? But yeah, I just think Palace did a fucking great job. The fact they held on, that is the best experience I've had. If I could watch it all again, I would. I don't even know how to put it in words, it's so hard.
So ladies and gentlemen, I am home and my voice is all but gone, but if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Congratulations to Crystal Palace, it is your day. Absolutely smashed it, and I couldn't be happier for you, couldn't be happier for what is one of the best fan bases in the country. It's just a beautiful sight to see, so enjoy your night, enjoy your weekend, and enjoy your off season, because you're going to be celebrating this for a long time. I will see you guys in the next one. I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Red Hill playoffs. We still don't know what's going on in that league, but whenever it is, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to it, and I hope you do too. So thank you so much for watching today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Apologies about the mic trouble at the end as well. Ultimately, I think what it boils down to is my charging port needs a good old clean, so I'm going to try and sort that out, see if it fixes it, because it's ruining my vlogs. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care as always. Peace and love.